What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Midnight Channel. My name is Kuro, and today I have another video here for you. Nintendo had the Nindies come out today, and we had a lot of really cool stuff. I was so excited for a lot of the stuff that they announced. Some of that stuff was kind of just like, and some of the stuff was like, wow, that's really cool. Like always with the Indies, it's kind of a little bit hard because you really don't know what you're gonna get. You can get some really cool stuff, and you can still get some stuff that you're not interested on. I'll be honest with you, I'm frankly not interested on all indies. Unfortunately, I'm not kind of like a super big supporter. Like I support your project and whatever you want to do, but I think what happens a lot of times is that you actually get a lot of the projects that look so similar to each other that I'm kind of like, wow, I kind of don't know how this separates it from the others. And there are some projects that are really, really well done, like some of the ones that I'll talk today about. So yeah, let's go ahead and just talk about all this cool stuff that I saw. Now, there's a lot of stuff. The Nindies has had a lot of announcements and everything, so if I don't mention one of the games that you were looking at or anything, just keep in mind that it's okay. You know, I just talk about the ones that I like or I'm interested on, so just keep that in mind. There's a lot of really cool stuff that we saw and everything, but right off the bat, we got a really big, huge announcement for Cuphead. I was kind of like, wow. I mean, like, I really cannot believe it. And when it was I knew about it, like I heard rumors about it and everything, so it wasn't like out of the realm of possibility. But actually seeing it get announced and seeing it just kind of like be done and everything, I was like, yes, awesome. This is what I wanted. Awesome. I love Cuphead. It's one of my favorite games of all time. The music is really what I like the most. I like the style of it. I don't necessarily like the gameplay, and I'm not super good at it. I'm like fucking suck at it. But the gameplay itself is fantastic. The way that it looks and everything. What I like is the music. The music is just wonderful. I'm a musician. I really like jazz, and the style of the music and everything is just masterpiece level. Like I just love it so much. You have no idea how much I like the music. So seeing it come to the Switch, amazing. I'm definitely gonna buy it. I really hope it comes with like a physical copy of it so I can own it. I just would like to own that one. This is one of those, you know. Then from there on, we had a lot of announcements. Stranger Things 3, the trailer for the video game came out, and the actual show also had a trailer. So cool stuff there. I'm a huge Stranger Things fan, so seeing it come to the Switch in gaming form, that's awesome. Like all the references from the 80s and everything, and the gameplay just looks cool as shit. You know, it's like 8-bit style, like 80s kind of game. So I'm definitely gonna be hyped for this. I want to play it. You know, what can I tell you? Get me excited. Then there was this announcement for this game that looks really cool, really interesting, called Pine. Didn't hear anybody talking about it, but I thought it looked pretty amazing. The art style is pretty unique. Reminded me kind of Legend of Zelda kind of game, Breath of the Wild, in a lot of the different areas and everything. And it looked like one of those games that is gonna be more action oriented, but a few RPG elements kind of stuff. Looks pretty cool. I really like the way it looks, the art and everything. So gonna be keeping an eye on it. I actually even wrote it down, and I was like, yeah, I like this kind of style game. So we'll see, because like I said, I really like how it looks and everything. And then from there we had a couple other announcements here. And what else we had here? Just a bunch of different stuff. We had a Blaster Master 2. We had another one called Katana Zero. Now that one looks pretty cool for me. That's the kind of game that I like. It's like a 2D 8-bit style side-scroller game. Looks pretty interesting. Super bloody for the kind of game that it is. And you play as a samurai. You run around, kind of just like killing people and stuff. You see the blood coming off in 8 bits. Really cool kind of game. I honestly like how it looks. It just looks pretty neat. And yeah, so indies in general, it's not really my thing. Like I said earlier, it's kind of like I like indies, but I'm not like super into indies. I'm kind of like they look cool, and I do buy a couple of them. Gris, for example, last year, pretty cool game the way that it looks and everything. Cuphead, I'm a huge Cuphead fan at this point. And I tried a couple of the other indie games. I can't really recall. Dead Cells, I like that one too. So there's a lot of them every year, and indies just come out by the bunch. So I do support indies whenever I can. Obviously, with a lot of the AAA releases that are super expensive, sometimes it's just hard to kind of just keep up with everything. But yeah, and then at the very end, we have a huge announcement for a crossover between already a well-known game. So I was kind of like just surprised to see this game just come out and be announced. So what it is this is basically a crossover between the Crypt of the Necrodancer and Legend of Zelda. It's a huge deal in a sense. I am very shocked to this kind of stuff. The game looks really cool. We haven't had a 8-bit Legend of Zelda game in a while, so to have this crossover with a game like Crypt of the Necromancer is pretty interesting. I think it's pretty cool. I'm very excited to see what's going to happen, and I'm really excited to play it because this looks like something that I would like to play. I'm just pretty excited for it. So I'm gonna check it out. You can see some gameplay here, and I'm just super excited for this kind of stuff. Like, this is the kind of stuff that gets me interested on gaming because it's cool, it's new, it's different in a sense. You know, I haven't seen a lot of crossovers. We had the Legend of Zelda Warriors game that they did, and that was pretty interesting too. So I like crossovers. Whenever one happens, I'm usually pretty interested in it. We had a crossover with the Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom battle, whatever. That one was pretty cool too. So every time that we can get a crossover for any kind of game, I'm game. I'm definitely into it. So yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it right there. What do you guys think? What was your best announcement? I know I missed a bunch of games here, guys, but I just want to talk about the games that I like, the games that I thought they were pretty interesting. If there was a specific game you like, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this. And if you don't own a Switch, do you want to own a Switch? Does any of these games kind of just caught your attention? What about Cuphead? Have you played Cuphead already? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video here, and I'll see you next time.